Hello, welcome to PRM Media Channel. My name is Resul,
And I'm Billy.
and we continue to interview with the experts from local markets. And this time our guest is going to be Mr. Kunal Mehta. He is representative of Chenway and KYMC in India. Hello, Mr. Kunal.
Hello, gentlemen. Thank you very much for inviting me today to speak and share my knowledge and experience. I would be happy to give you the information.
Thank you. It's a pleasure and welcome.
Because we have many topics to talk, but as a beginning, can you briefly mention about your company? And you also cooperating with two companies, as I mentioned, Chenway and KYMC. Can you briefly mention like what is your activities and how do you cooperate with them?
Sure. The KYMC India is 100% owned by myself. And I started this company in year 2008. And with Kunyun Machinery is a 53 years old company who is into manufacturing of flexible packaging machineries based in Taichung. They manufacture flexo CI machines, rotogravure machines, rotogravure printing machines rather, lamination machines, and stator winder machines. And it's a joint venture between KYMC and myself. And we are based in Mumbai and taking care of India, neighboring countries, and African region. And we also have a service team who has been trained extensively in Taiwan, and they've been taking care of installations, after sales service, training on all across the world. And regarding the Chenway, I met them in year 2008. And since then, I've been dealing with Chenway and taking care of their marketing and sales activity in the Indian market.
So it's been a long time that you have been working with Chenway, right?
Oh yes, it's almost like 14 years if you see 2007, I think 2008, I met them first time.
So Mr. Kunal, we would like to ask you, what is the current situation in the Indian market during the pandemic? And do you think there will be a positive impact with the new discovery of the new vaccines?
Yeah, I think when the pandemic started exactly 1 year back in the beginning of March, exactly I can recall, it was the first week of March, and we started getting the cases in India particularly. And at that time, I think the whole world was unaware how to fight against this pandemic or this COVID-19 situation. So immediately our government has announced the lockdown, I would say from the third week of March. And you know, India being a very dense populated country with a 1.3 billion people population, I think government took a right step for a complete lockdown for almost, I would say about 2 months. So it was till end of, I would say May, the lockdown was there. So those particular 2 months was very, very tough, where only necessity and very essential services were on, and rest of all the movement and the restrictions, the lockdown, curfew was there. And then slowly, up from the beginning of June, government gave some kind of relief in terms of this lockdown or this thing. So definitely the first 2 months was very difficult. And now since you said, yes, COVID vaccine has just started, or I would say it's come up, the Pfizer from USA, and even in India, we have come up with the Covishield. And in India, we have started doing the vaccination from the end of January. But the first priority was only to the medical staff and the government servants and the frontline workers. So still, and just from last week, we just got information that they also started giving the vaccination to the elderly people, the senior citizens, those who are about 60 years old. So yes, definitely, everybody is hopeful. The whole world is hopeful. and people are really eager to get the vaccination or vaccinated so that they can come back to the normal life.
Mr. Kunal, I would like to ask another question. It's related with the current situation as well. You also have a long relationship between with Chenwei and KYMC. So in this case, I would like to ask you, what are the advantages of having an agent or a partner in local markets? And based on your experience, what would you suggest for the companies who are looking for agent or local partner, and as well as the companies who are representing the other companies from other countries?
Sure, definitely. And let me give you, I'm sure you know about India, but India is a very big country, geographically, the population wise, and so it's a different experience to deal in the Indian market. So definitely it's very useful to have a local partner in big countries, and particularly where India, the different parts of India have a different culture, different buying patterns, different people, they speak different language. So for a machine manufacturer based either in Taiwan or any other things, other countries, it's difficult for them to even first of all understand the language of the customer if they want to deal directly. So, and plus local agent or local conditions really is difficult for them to understand. So if they have a local agent or local partners, they understand the local market very well. They understand the local competitions as well as the competition from Far East or from the European manufacturers, and they can have an interaction with the customer, initial interaction, try to understand their needs, their requirement, and then based on that, they give a report and they can do a sort of a bifurcation that who could be the right customer, right potential customer rather, for particular machinery or for particular manufacturer in terms of technical specifications, their prices. So it definitely makes a lot of advantage. See, if it's a smaller country with the same speaking language or same, then it's not that important. But definitely, country like India, one has to have a very strong local partner who has a good enough experience and knowledge about the market and enough experience and then they can guide to the manufacturer how one can handle the customer.
Would you say that most of the businessmen in India for plastics and rubber industry, can they speak English very well?
Oh, yes, definitely. It's not that they cannot speak English, they speak English. But as I told you, India is with a different culture, they have a different dialects. So each and a different mindset, I would say. So the businessman from say Mumbai will speak in different dialects or different accent, while compared to a person in the south of India or north of India. So for a machine manufacturer who is based in Taiwan, it's very difficult for him to even understand the language, or and even the local customer also are not very comfortable of directly dealing with the manufacturer because of the language as one of the barrier, plus the confidence. See, the Indian culture is like this: when they buy such kind of a capital goods, it's a high value machinery, so they want to get assurance, and they want to have some local person with whom they can interact very closely, and that's how they got the confidence about the machine manufacturer. So that's my experience has been in this industry for more than now 25 years.
As an agent and local representative, what are the problems that your company has been facing in terms of communication, customer service, and logistics?
As I told you that yes, initially during the pandemic, first few, say 3 to 4 months, we had a difficult situation because everything was closed down. People had not, people were not ready to discuss or talk about the new investment because they were not sure about the future. And particularly in case of Chainway, we had a very particular case study, which I would like to definitely share with you. We had a 3 machine has been booked by Chainway, and Chainway had already just shipped the machine just before the pandemic in the month of beginning of February. So those machines arrived by March, and then those machines, I would say, came to the customer's factory by, say, beginning of April or something. So normally, as a thumb rule, the Chainway always sends their expert engineer to the India, to the customer's factory for the installation, commissioning, and for the starting the machine. But in this case, it was not possible because you know that there was a travel restrictions all across the world, and even today also, I guess a lot of restrictions are there. So it was a very interesting but unfortunately, this customer was known to us, and he had many machines from Chainway earlier. We have been catering this. This is one of the biggest blow molding, extrusion blow molding manufacturer, and so they have many machines of us. So they were confident, and we gave them assurance: don't worry, your work will not be suffered. You can just get the machine assembled, and we can help you out, support you with my engineers also locally, as well as from the online support from Chainway, I would say. And yes, it took us a little bit more time in terms of installation and commissioning. Normally, we used to finish within 3 to 4 weeks time, but this took a little bit longer. And even in this case, while getting the machine and the installation, some parts got damaged, I would say. So again, there was a challenge whether we should get those parts again from Taiwan, or we should get it manufactured locally in India. So in this case also, Chainway really supported very well. They gave all the drawings and all the technical support to make those little parts. And then the customer also did quickly. And then over online support, they started the machine. So yes, we had a challenge, but yes, luckily, because of the help of Chainway and our local support, we could able to start the machine without the customer has to suffer a lot.
You mentioned about the problems that you have with the customer service, right? So we would like to know about the solutions for the customer service part.
Okay. Okay, let me tell you. Particularly when the Indian customer buys machinery from abroad, he would little bit initially, if you don't have the agent or the local partner, he will definitely not have a confidence. But once you have a local partner and you have established, he would expect the local partner to not only do the installation and commissioning, help them, but main thing is then when they start commercial production, and if they come about day-to-day problems, day-to-day teething problems of stabilizing the machine or processing, so they would expect that the local partner should have enough knowledge and experience, and maybe a manpower, skilled manpower, like a mechanical engineers or electrical engineers or processing engineers, who can understand and support them for the small issues, as well as also that if some essential spare parts are being kept at the partner or the agents, which is locally available at a much quicker time. Because otherwise, if they have to order from the Taiwan, okay, it takes maybe 72 hours by courier, but sometimes some critical parts, if they are kept at the agent's place, then it's definitely much easier. And definitely, and customer also expect that the local partner or the agent should keep them aware about the new advancement in the technology, in the machine, how they can improve the efficiency of the machine. Plus, normally we also send our engineers at the regular interval time, maybe once in 3 months to 6 months, for the just maintenance point of view, or just to make sure that they are able to run the machine properly. So, and if they need any spare parts. So those are the activities, or those are the services the customer would expect. And it's easier also for the machine manufacturer way back in Taiwan to understand that what this culture, how the machine is being running by the customer, if they have any problems. Because what happens sometimes, if you do not offer this kind of a service, then maybe some major breakdown comes suddenly and the machine gets stopped. So we should avoid, I would say. So this is the best way of, I would say, having a proper link between the customer and the machine manufacturer through the right service, I would say.
Thank you for this sharing, Mr. Kanal. It's really fortunate for the Chenwei because they have you there, you are assisting, and it's also nice to know, like despite of COVID-19, they still do their effort and support their customers. I would like to change the topic to another current issue, because recently, because of COVID-19, many exhibitions are canceled or postponed, and exhibition organizers found a new way. It's like online exhibition or on-site exhibition with local attendees, and also like online. It's like hybrid version. So I want to ask, what's your opinion about this kind of like hybrid or online exhibitions, and would you attend, and or maybe you already had some communication, or you attempt, and what kind of feedbacks you can share with us?
Yes, my personal opinion about online exhibition, which I would not like to attend, or I'm not favor of it, because I'll tell you, I have been attending the exhibitions all across the world, whether it's in Taiwan or in China or in India or in Düsseldorf in Germany or in USA. And the way I look at the exhibition is that exhibition is the place or the platform where you meet all your old customers, existing customers, or the potential customers, and get connected again and show them the latest technology or the latest development machine manufacturer has been doing it. So, and it's always pleasure to talk to the customer one-to-one rather than on an online way. So I would rather wait to this pandemic situation to get over, and let's be a normal way to have conducting a physical exhibition wherein we can participate and we can meet and face the customer face to face. When customer travel to abroad to attend the exhibition, they also would like to visit many different machine manufacturers. They want to discuss. So always you don't get that feeling on the online exhibition.
Mr. Kunal, from your perspective, what is the future outlook for plastics and rubber industry? And how long do you think business will come back to its normality?
Definitely, the plastic and packaging business has a huge potential, very huge potential in general all across the world, and particularly in India. It has to go a long way, because even if you take the per capita consumption of plastics in India is much lower compared to the developed countries like USA or Europe. So definitely it has huge potential. And in plastic and packaging industry, there are new avenues, new technologies are coming up. And now people are talking about recycling with the same family plastics. So I'm sure everybody has to work on it to save the environment also. But at the same time, plastic and packaging industry has a huge potential. And in terms of business coming back to normal, I would say since we are into capital goods investment. So right now in India, I would say that from last 2 to 3 months, since the beginning of this year, the things are coming back to normal. Normally we have a financial year end from financial year is from April to March. So this is our end of the financial year, March. So definitely our customers and the industry will start looking for the new investment, maybe from, I would say, third quarter of this year, I would say, because as you know, the last almost 2 quarters, as it was a close down, so people are coming back, they're coming back to their demand and everything. So it will take another, I would say, two quarters for them to stabilize and then look for the new investment or the expansion, I would say. So I would say from September 2021, I think business should be back to the pre-COVID situation, I would say.
We also hope so. And before closing, Mr. Kunal, do you have any message for our PR and media channel audience and also your current and potential customers?
Well, yes, I would say in capital goods industry or capital goods machineries, the most important thing is your relation with your customer, a close relationship, as well as with the manufacturer, machine manufacturer. So as an agent, I would recommend that we have to have a very good channel or very good sort of a connection between our own customer, a potential customer, and understand their need, requirement, and then accordingly offer them the right technology, right machine. Because today is I would say, is a buyer's market, and today's customer is very, very smart, knowledgeable, and intelligent. Earlier, it was what you make, what you manufacture, you sell, or customer is to buy. Now the trend has changed from last 5 to 7 or 10 years, I would say. But now we have to understand the customer's requirement, understand the market, and foresee the future. And based on that, you have to do alteration in your technology, in your specifications, and offer them the right solution or right technology, I would say.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Kunal, for your time and for your sharing. We really appreciated your sharing and insight. And thank you everyone who is watching this video. If you would like to see similar videos and have more insight about plastic and rubber industry, please follow us and please let us know your comments in the comment section. Then we can prepare more interesting contents for you.
Thank you very much for again inviting me and sharing my knowledge. All the best to you and take care and be safe.
Thank you.